Tonight's chapter is Ezekiel chapter 3. And it's an amazing chapter because it talks about Ezekiel, a prophet of God, where God gives him a scroll, right? He's given a scroll, and then Ezekiel says, this tastes as sweet as honey. And he's tasked with giving the people of Israel, instructions to turn away from their sin, basically, in this point in time. God gives it to him, right? And he tells them, well, they speak your language, so you are to deliver to them. I'm not giving you a scroll onto people that, do not speak your language and you will have a hard time talking to and getting along with, right? I'm telling you to go there, specifically to the Judean and Tel Aviv area. And he was a bit doubtful, right? You can see that in the attitude through the chapter, but he knew who God was at this point in time. He knew what he was tasked with, and it reminds me a little bit about Jonah and when he gets swallowed by the big fish, right? And he's like doubtful, right, in his in the chain of events. Then going back to him, Ezekiel, he goes to that area, right? He spends like 7 days with people who are in exile. Then God tells him, right, like, for the people that do not that they listen to your message and do not repent and do not turn from their sin, they'll be held responsible. And if I warn them for the penalty of death, for example, they will die. And if you do not warn them, and if they continue to sin away, then you will be held responsible for everybody that dies. So it's pretty tough area there to visit. He tells them you'll be Israel's watchman, basically. You will be tasked with that responsibility. And there's a part where he goes and he tells God, like God tells Ezekiel, go into your house and you will be held down with a rope, and I will put your tongue to the roof of your mouth, where you cannot speak and rebuke the people that are rebels out there. But when I give you a message, you will be let go, and I will give you the right words, the right things to say, and hopefully they'll turn away from their sin, which reminds you of God's love and God's mercy towards us, even in the Old Testament, which I get a lot of people talk about that. But anyway, I invite you guys to check out the chapter. It's an amazing chapter, and have a blessed night. Safe week. See you next time.